My name is James Guerra. Welcome to SuperCarWorldTV. Today, I'm on my way to the west coast of Florida, actually Fort Myers, to a place called NUR Performance. They have some great vehicles there. Not one, but two Nissan GT-Rs, which the owner actually owns personally. Also has a brand new ZR1 with a custom wrap on it. Pretty wild. It's got a Camaro waiting for us. They're gonna take the motor out of it. And he also has a 570 flat black wing, wheels, and lowered. Cannot wait to check out the stance on that. Let's go check it out. Well, I'm here with Zach, the owner of NUR Performance. Tell us a little bit about the shop.
So this started, I was 16 years old.
Okay. You opened it when you were 16?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I came here because I was always into cars. After I started working here, the company was up for sale. So I didn't really have interest in school, wasn't like my thing. So I decided to purchase the company.
So wait, let me get this right. You're 16 years old, you get in here.
Yeah.
What age you started working here?
18.
18, and you purchased it when?
When I turned 20.
And how old are you now?
22.
All right, so you owned it for 2 years.
Yes.
Okay. Did you go to school for mechanical, or you just learned all here?
I am not the one who does the mechanics.
Okay.
We have a great staff who does that. But I do know how to run a business. I do know how to operate social media, and that has got me to where I am right now. So I've had it for a pretty decent amount of time now. I've done a lot of changes here. We've changed pretty much everything. We changed our dyno from a 2-wheel drive to a 4-wheel drive. Basically, have changed the shop all around. We've always specialized in like GT-Rs and like Evos and Subarus. It's kind of like what we're known for. But now we're really expanding into the Hellcat platform, the Mopars, the 392s, along with the McLarens. The McLarens is a really big platform that we're trying to go into because, in my opinion, it's the new GT-R.
I noticed you also work on Chevrolets.
Yes, if it's a special client or a high-end budget car, we'll definitely do it. And this is an exception. This is a really good customer of ours.
Okay.
He brought it in a few months ago for a kind of like a stage 1, if you will. It came in with 580 wheel. It left here with 630. Okay. So it was a nice little gain. Customer enjoyed it for about a month or so, and once more. So we got a 2.9 liter Whipple for him, staged injection, so it's gonna run a full E85 setup.
Awesome.
Upgraded clutch, and then the best of all is center lock forged line wheels, which is usually found on like Porsches and Lambos and stuff of that sort. So it's kind of different to see it on a Camaro. We're hoping for this car to leave at 1,000 wheel.
Now the wheels, they'll be the first on a Camaro?
Yes.
So what are you gonna do with it now? Why is it sitting here?
So we're gonna do another baseline for you because we figured you'd want to see that.
Absolutely.
And then after that, we're gonna tear it down and start putting on the Whipple and heads, cams, everything.
Stay tuned. We'll do a pull on it, and then we'll pull the heads off it. Zach, can you tell me about this one?
Yep, so it's a 2019 C7 ZR1. It was one of the first ones to come out. I got it from Stingray Chevy up in Plant City, May of last year. It's under the wrap. It's actually ceramic matrix gray with a adrenaline red interior. It's a 3ZR, basically as spec'd out as it comes. Just some basic information about it is it has an LT5, so that means it comes with, from the factory, 755 horsepower and around 690 torque. We took this to the half mile where I think you saw us.
Yeah, we filmed that one.
And the car did 155 in the half mile, which was not exactly what we wanted. Right. And we think the cause is due to the front canards and the wing. So as soon as we once we put a tune on it, the car will pick up around 90 wheel, which is a big deal for a stock car. These do play a major part in it, so they will have to be removed to get a better time. But right now we're doing the tune, the pulley, headers, just pretty much anything we possibly can to get this car way faster.
So it's all stock besides the wrap?
And some wheels and an exhaust.
And the exhaust. Now what's the plans with it? Can't leave it alone.
No, so we want to do the pulley, we want to do the headers, definitely the tune since it picks up so much power. E85, full fuel system, upgrade the port injection. So this actually has DI injectors and port injection. So similar to what we're doing on the 1LE, we're upgrading them to 1000cc injectors. So it should pick up a lot of power.
So the computer hasn't been touched in this one yet?
We actually went out and we bought a second PCM from HP Tuners.
Right.
So I do still have my stock one, and I do have my now modified PCM from HP Tuners. So technically, no, it has not been touched, but it will be heavily modified here soon.
Yeah. 750 horsepower, what do you think you're going to get out of it?
Well, when we dynoed it already, we got 660 wheel, which is pretty good for a stock car. So our goal is to be at the 850 to 900 wheel range.
Okay.
Just with simple bolt-ons. So if we can be at that range, I'll be very content with the car.
The traction, how do you fix that?
Our plans is to reduce the rear brake disc down to a 15, so I can actually put a real radial on it.
Okay.
Since it does have the carbon ceramics, it restricts the size of the wheels that you can put on the car. So traction is a very big issue with this. That's why I prefer the half mile with this, because it's spin city.
Right now the half mile is becoming more popular than the quarter mile because
100%.
Because everyone's breaking down, they don't want to do it,
and it's way easier on the car itself.
Yes.
And everybody just wants to go fast.
How many cars you got going to the half mile?
I have currently, hopefully 2 to 3. We'll see. We have a customer's GT-R that's making around 1,000, and this 1LE that we're doing will be there as well.
All right, so you got this. And now you have 2 GT-Rs.
Yes.
All right, one's white, what's the other one?
Blue.
Okay.
We'll definitely go look at the blue one. It's a way nicer car, 2017. It's kind of like my pride and joy. I never have any plans of getting rid of this car. I love it.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Yep, so this is a new customer. Coincidentally was coming by today. He's doing his first rounds of mods.
Is it brand new?
Nope, it's a 2016. It has...
Looks like it's brand new.
I know.
It's beautiful.
So it has a little under 40,000 miles. So for around 50 grand, this is the best car you can buy. Daily driver, performance, all around car. You cannot go wrong.
So under 50 grand, you can get a car with 600, and then with the mods, you can be up in the 700s to the wheels.
Easily and reliably.
So how much horsepower is it? It's a 707, right?
That's to the crank. So it's roughly around 640 to the wheels.
Is he gonna race it? What do you think he'll do in the quarter mile?
He's definitely doing the quarter mile.
All right.
So he's not one for do the half mile.
So he's in it for his first round?
Yep. So we should be in the higher 700 range, mid 700 range. We're going to be doing NGK spark plugs, fuel injector, clinic injectors, and a ZP Grip Tech 2.7 pulley. Eventually, we're going to do our E85. We're developing a flex fuel for this car.
Okay. Is he going to have it done today?
Or no, just dropping it off for a baseline. So we're going to run it on the dyno, see what it puts down stock, and we'll go from there.
All right. Well, you'll see it on the dyno. It happened again. Another car showed up.
Yep.
Tell me about this one.
So this is a customer of ours, very good customer, and a very good friend of mine. This is a 2016 570S in Vermilion Red. We did this car from bone stock to where it's at now. We first started off with doing a DME tuning, stage 2 tune, and a Soul Performance 3.5 performance downpipe. Then after that, we lowered the car on AWE suspension and did WiseTech blow-off valves at the same time. And then the customer wanted to have it wrapped, so we wrapped the car. And then while we were wrapping it, we put on the Vorsteiner rear bumper and rear wing, which was an absolute cow to put on. And then we did the Vossen wheels with the 20s in the front, 21 in the rear, and we upped it to a 325.
You said this car was red.
Yes, it was red.
And what year is it?
It's a 16.
16. Did it go to the half-mile race?
It did go to the half mile.
All right, I have history with this one.
Yes.
It looks totally different now, but I raced this car.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
He beat me at the end, but the overall speed, I got him at that time. Maybe he'll go back.
Yeah, I guarantee you he will.
He'll be there?
If you ask him nicely, I think he will.
Yeah, want to give him a call?
I will.
All right, we'll call him. Set out a GT-R. This thing is an absolute beautiful blue. Did you buy it brand new?
Sort of. I got it at 5,000 miles, so practically new.
Okay. The day you get it, what happens to this car? You don't leave it alone.
Fully modded.
All right.
So I've had it basically full bolt on E85
Okay.
since, I would say, 5,000 miles. It's at 55,000 miles now. Absolutely no issues. It's been tuned perfectly. Everything is absolutely perfect on this car.
How much horsepower did it start off with?
It started out with 550.
Yep.
To the crank, 480 wheel, roughly. Right now, it's at about 650, 700, depending on heat and all that. The heat is a big affectant on these cars, but the car just performs perfectly, and it's a big improvement over stock. It's way different. It's a whole different car.
It's a good a daily driver, right?
It's a pretty good daily driver.
A pretty good daily driver?
I would give it an 8 out of 10.
And quarter mile, have you ran it?
In this car, it should do like a 10.6, 10.7.
All right, that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
For a car that weighs how much?
3,800 pounds.
You know what? I never been in one.
You wanna go for a ride?
I was hoping you asked.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go for a drive.
Well, believe it or not, it's my first time in one of these cars. I didn't really think I can fit in it.
Yeah, it makes it super usable. You have it can accommodate pretty much any person of any size. You just can't go wrong with it.
And this is a 17, so this is the newer body, right?
Yeah, so basically in 2017, they changed the whole interior. So it has a new dash, new infotainment, new steering wheel, updated bumper, rear bumper, and side skirt.
Yeah, it's funny, the seats are something just like a Lexus in it.
Yeah.
And it rides pretty good too.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. You can definitely daily drive the car, but you can also turn it into a race car. So you have a lot of options when purchasing it and deciding what you want to do with it.
Well, you said this is a 6-speed automatic?
It's a 6-speed dual clutch.
Dual clutch.
Yes.
Yeah, I would probably hope they come out with an 8-speed.
Oh my God, it needs it. When you're on the
I don't know. Yeah.
when you're on the highway, it's at 3,500 RPM. So it would be nice to have a few extra gears.
Isn't it funny? Like 10 years ago, if you had an overdrive, great. Now you have 6 speeds. Not enough.
Yeah, it's definitely not enough.
If you got 800 horsepower, it's not enough.
Yeah. So with this, we have a rolling launch. So I just engage it from my steering wheel, and so I can build up boost while driving. So I'll show you that here now.
Well, everyone listen to this. Well, here comes breakfast.
Basically what that does is it holds the RPM, and then it makes peak boost at that RPM, and all you got to do is let off the cancel button on the steering wheel, and I rock it forward.
Okay, is that stock or is that something you put in the car?
That is something that we modified in the car to allow us to do.
I've never seen the car do that. I only seen build up the boost at the line, and that's it.
So yeah, essentially what this is launch control while you're driving.
This car definitely lives up to the hype, and I understand now the following, how come people and how you love them also.
Do you want to drive it?
Absolutely.
All right,
love the opportunity. You
well,
sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Let's go pull over. There's a place right up here. Let's go pull off and you can get in it.
Fantastic. Here goes nothing. Oh yeah, I can drive this daily. I don't know if my insurance company will enjoy it, but...
No, insurance on GT-Rs are really high.
Because it's an all-wheel drive car, so you have that pull and push all at once.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, now the next question is, what is the percentage from the all-wheel drive?
Yeah, so all-wheel drive. So basically, it's kind of interesting how it works. If I switch to the screen here, you can see as we're driving normally, it's in rear-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive bias car. So when you're going off the line, like when you just accelerated, you were using all-wheel drive, and then once you started like kind of smoothing out, it slowly went back to mostly rear-wheel drive.
All right, so it's not 30-40 or I mean, sorry, 30-70, like some...
It's 60-40.
It's 60-40?
Yeah, it's the max.
Yes, okay. Zach, thank you so much.
No problem, thank you for coming.
It's a great car. Love the way it rides. Fantastic, a lot of power.
It's great.
So if they want to get any more information about you, the shop, and what they can do for a vehicle like this, where do they go?
Just contact us at NUR Performance, so on Facebook, and then NUR.Performance on Instagram.
You just watched another great episode of Supercar World TV. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you
so much, and thank you for having us. And I think everyone, I screwed that up.
Yeah.
Having us.
And we held hands for a very long time.
That's it, yeah. How's this scene? Is this good, guys?